stealing my Scotch tape. Come back. No. No. The good news is that he seems to be more enamored with the tape than with the puppets, so at least he probably won't tear them up. I can handle a little stolen tape. So I just finished filming the very long 11-second fall section during the instrumental part before the come one and all and see the apathy bit. So I wanted to sort of show you how I did it. I have a light here. I've been using this for all the 2D shots so far. And I have a tripod set up. My phone would be in here filming, but right now I'm using it to film this. And then I have these pieces of scrapbook paper that I taped together. And then I have the Wilbur puppet. So what I was doing was that for every frame I would move it about an inch or so, like that, and then move him down using the onion skinning, which is basically like a very transparent version of the last frame, to check where he's supposed to be, so that he would stay stable in the frame. And then everything else would be moving around him. So for example, these other band members, Ash and Joe, and things would be spinning and stuff. And then when I get to the end and it's all out of frame, when this paper's out of frame, I would bring it over here and have it start over. So I just cycled through these same two papers over and over and over and over again, so that's why you could see the stripes. And yeah, and in total it took about an hour and a half to do the shot, not including making all of the little things, the puppets, these little guys, etc. So, but I think it was totally worth it. I don't know how it turned out. So I've just made possibly the stupidest thing I ever made, but I love it. It's a scissors guillotine. So when the scissors close, this guy will be beheaded. It's so stupid, but this is actually one of the main concepts that made me want to do this video with paper and made me want to use all the different tools and the X-Acto knife and stuff. I really like this sort of poetic irony of the same tools that were used to create them now being used as weapons against them. There's this guy, I cut him out with these scissors and now he's going to be cut by these scissors, so yeah. I just finished wrapping up the final shot of the video, which is the shot where I zoom out on all of the different stuff that I made and used in the video. It's not technically everything. There are a lot of things like glitter and stuff like that that I didn't make but I did use, and I also had that map that I covered in paint, but I threw that away so it wouldn't get paint everywhere, so that's not in here. But pretty much everything else is in here somewhere, including all the credits. Here's the building that turns into a suitcase. I just kind of wanted to explain some of the things in here. Of course, these are the reams of gray stencils that fill the tapestry. I spent a lot of time copying mostly just the lyrics of the song, but there are some jokes in here, and they're not really visible in the video, so there's that. As well as, I don't think these were particularly easy to see, these 5 little guys. They were in the long falling section in 2D, and they are all supposed to be references to different Lovejoy music videos from the past. So this is About People Called Pointless, Model Buses, Taunt, Don't Finish Obvious, I think, One Day, and Concrete. And then we have all these different puppets that I made. These ones are very simple. They only play their instrument and that's it, because they didn't really need to do anything else. But then the Wilbur ones are a lot more complicated, and I made 2 of them. I just wanted to show you how they work. Both of them are a little worse for wear now. This one just tore right before this shot, and this one, his shoulder seems to have stopped holding its position. But, you know, they're more intact than a lot of my stop-motion puppets by the end. I wanted to show you how they work. This is a pretty standard paper cut stop-motion style of making puppets, where basically you use a little X-Acto knife and poke holes into the limbs and use a loop of wire. This is a 24 gauge wire. It's pretty thin, and then do a little loop so that then it looks like that. You could also use brads or something, but the wire was easiest for me. And then I did it so that it was attached to like something else, like just a piece of scrap, and then I would glue the front pieces to it so that you wouldn't be able to see the wire from the front. So that's how those work. They have a really big range of motion, actually, more than humans, so I had to stop the knees from bending backward and such. So yeah, that's all of the pieces that I did for this. There were a lot of them, and some of them only showed up really briefly, so I wanted to take a minute to show them more in depth.